I just wanted to talk about the Trials of the Gods and Anubis gear a little bit more. I don't feel like I went in depth with everything. And not to mention where I left off with yesterday. So I figured out the puzzle itself to the Final Fantasy 15 side mission. And doing so, it gives you a new sword. And I do believe, yeah, that's it, called the Ultima Blade. We'll go ahead and equip that and showcase that real fast. It's pretty cool. I mean, I used it a little bit, but it's nothing better than the Conductor of Souls blade that we have. It's definitely, I don't know, I've never played Final Fantasy 15, so I don't know if it's just like the sword from the game. I'm assuming so. But yeah, you get this sword, and then you get, I do believe, a shield. Yep. You get the... oh... there it is. The Zeedrike shield. I mean, it's not a bad shield. It looks kind of cool. I just wish it wasn't... I wish it did more for me than my other shield does. But as of right now, it's not that bad looking. I think it's pretty cool. And then you get a new steed that everybody is talking about. How it's basically just a camel with a costume over it, which makes really no sense. I mean, it looks like a bird. I mean, it looks cool and stuff, but I mean, it honestly is a camel. A camel mutation. I don't really know. I feel like they could have put more work into this ugly abomination to this game. See, whenever they put too much content, in my opinion, on this game, it just starts ruining it. I feel like they should focus more on like the whole like kings and queens and, you know, King Tut's tomb or something cool like that, you know, something that everybody would enjoy, you know, like having a mission where we go in and we investigate King Tut's tomb and we find his secrets and stuff. But I feel like that'd be a good DLC instead of releasing content that doesn't really make any sense and has no place in being in this game. Like, Final Fantasy is a good game and all, I mean, but honestly, it's a separate thing. I mean, this is not, like, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but they needed to release something that had a little bit more content to it, a little bit more time, and a little bit more effort, if you will, put into something like that. I mean, it's alright and all, but, I mean, sometimes it's just they need to focus on the subject at hand. Ubisoft does, and they've done a great job with this game. I'm not saying that I don't like anything that they do. I'm just saying they could have put a little bit more work and thought into something else than a camel with a costume over it. I mean, basically, it's what it is. You guys heard it. It's what it sounds like, and it walks and runs just like a camel. I think that this horse that I've got is one of the fastest ones in the game. I mean, horses by far outrun camels. But I don't know, I just feel like that they should have put more time and thought into it. But some people out there will, you know, have their own opinions, saying they like it, and if they do, that's fine. It's just, I feel like, personally, they could have done a better job with the whole Final Fantasy mission if they were to add it. But, I mean, let's be honest, it's kind of out of place. I mean, I know I've been on this subject for a little bit, and I meant to talk about the Trials of Gods, and that's what we're going to talk about. But I just wanted to throw that out there that if you guys got the game and you guys have gotten this mission and completed it, it really makes no sense, honestly, why Final Fantasy would be brought into Assassin's Creed. Enough said. But I didn't really get to showcase the Anubis outfit too well. I mean, yeah, I showed it off, but I mean, it is just my favorite outfit right now. It just looks so cool. And especially whenever you're on the Abyssus steed, like that just... altogether, it just looks like you're just from hell, getting ready to go attack and getting ready to just mutilate your enemies one by one. It just looks very intimidating. Not to mention all the weapons and stuff that you get. I mean, the bow and the shield and the sword. I mean, it all just factors into one great setup for a character build. But I gotta mention, the Gladiator pack does have some damn good weapons. I'm not gonna lie. Hercules Hercules, not Hercule, thinking Dragon Ball Z. Must be time to play Xenoverse again, my bad. Hercules Gladius is what this sword is called. It's a well-balanced weapon. It's actually really good for PvE in this game. But, especially when you go in the Gladiator pits, it's probably one of the best for the Gladiator pits. I mean, Conductor of Souls has its perk too, but this one has health upon hit, which is great. Just like health upon kill. There's a couple other... I do believe there's a couple more weapons that they gave you. They gave us an axe, the Labrys. It's kind of cool looking. It's just I'm not a big fan of heavy weapons in this game. There's another axe called the Divit Imperia. I think that's how you pronounce that. And then there's the one more, I do believe. Yep, Neptune's Grasp. It's a pretty cool staff. I actually kind of like this one. It reminds me of something from the sea, something you would find, you know, on an abandoned island out in the middle of nowhere. You just find it encased by itself, but I mean, it's pretty cool. And then we'll go over here and we will look at the outfit that you get with this DLC right there, the Spaniard's armor. We'll go ahead and pop that on and I'll showcase that real fast. It's not a bad outfit. I like it a lot. Matter of fact, when I go in to fight for the gladiators, I use this exact outfit. I don't know. As you can tell, this shield that I've got is just ridiculous. Well, that was easy. But back to the gladiator. Well, now it looks more like a gladiator outfit. Oh my gosh, more enemies. Alright, now we're good. So, like I was saying, it looks more like a gladiator outfit now, especially the blood on it, of course. But the outfit itself, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the outfit off of the movie Gladiator. It kind of has the whole look that one of the Crusader gladiators would look. Damn, there's a shit ton of enemies around here.
Distract the enemy. I will push on.
But yeah, no, this outfit is pretty cool. I think that we're in the clear now. I'm not too sure. Maybe some more will ride up. I don't really care. But yeah, that's the outfit you get with the Gladiator pack. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it does the job, I guess. But the Anubis outfit, I mean, the Dark Side of the Moon, which is a neat looking outfit, neat name. I love it. Looks a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Gladiator outfit. But
Keep the net safe. Shield me. We cannot fail our mission. Mine now.
huh, but so how the hell is he still hitting me from that far away? Okay, now with the Trials of the Gods, I was going to explain to you guys what the biggest problem is right now, as is right with this, is people are trying to wonder why they cannot get the Anubis outfit. Well, first of all, there's 3 gods, which makes no sense for the 4 weapons you need to obtain the outfit. A lot of people were thinking the Jackal's Gaze was the last weapon you need for the outfit itself, but honestly, it's the first boss you kill, the first god you kill. After completing all the other bosses, you go back to your first god you killed and kill them again, and it will give you the last weapon and the Anubis outfit that you need. And yes, you can still get this outfit and these weapons. Whatever you hear on YouTube channels, other places, it is all minuscule compared to the truth. Ubisoft yeah, J-Dog, for sure, we need to play sometime, man. Anytime you want. But yeah, no, it's fine, dude. You're alright. But like I was saying, anytime the YouTubers that try to tell you that these outfits are not obtainable and that they're only here for a limited time, don't listen to them. Because Ubisoft has already confirmed that the gods will come back over and over and over again. But it doesn't make sense for why they released the first 2 gods during November and Thanksgiving, whenever they know that half the players that have this game are not even high enough level to fight the bosses. Because you have to be at least at level 38. And even at level 38, you still have a chance in dying over and over and over again. Shit, at level 40, I still take a lot of damage. But a lot of people do not know that there is certain ways that you can cheat the system in leveling up in this game. They haven't really fixed a lot of them. They said they were going to patch them, but they haven't been patched yet. And my favorite one is to go to the vendor over here with the camel. And what you do... Yeah, for sure. Well, for starters, J-Dog, this game, it's based back in Egypt. You're an assassin. Basically, it's the foundation of the Assassin's Creed itself. It's the very first Assassin's Order. He is the very first assassin. His name is Bayek of Siwa. And what he is he first starts off as a protector of the pharaohs. He is a guard, if you will, to one of the pharaohs of Egypt. I don't know. I think he ends up being the pharaoh of Cleopatra. I think he ends up being her protector for a little while, doing all the missions she asks you to do for her. But they're actually called Magi is what they're called. They're not called assassins. But towards the end of the game, well, not towards the end, about through the middle of the game, they start calling themselves the assassins, and realizing that they're fighting for a greater cause. Now, a lot of people were wondering about the hidden blades. Like, do you get a hidden blade? Yeah, you get a hidden blade as Assassin's Creed. Why wouldn't you get a hidden blade? But the hidden blade you get from your girlfriend in the game, if you will, and basically it's just the foundations and the start of how assassins came to be who they are now. They all started here in Egypt. As you can tell, the map itself's big. I mean, this is the map. I mean, it's ridiculously huge for an Assassin's Creed game, and the deserts are just huge, huge, huge. And no, I'm not a god. It's called the Anubis outfit. It makes you look like a god, basically. You have to kill a lot of gods to get the outfit, but to obtain it's kind of the hardest part. A lot of people try and think that, you know, like I was saying earlier, that the only way to get the outfit is, you know, you only have a certain amount. I do believe if you go to GameStop, it's like $50, $40 maybe. I think it might be 60 at Walmart, depends. Yeah, it's ridiculously huge. It's a big map for sure. I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, there's so much to do and so little time to do it all. But I've played it non-stop, so I've found all these locations and all this stuff. I still have, you know, your centuration points that you got to go to, but other than that, I mean, I've pretty much found 95% of the game and I've beaten it twice. I've pretty much beaten a lot of the side missions too. But what's really cool about the game is that there's always something to do. There's nothing ever you can run out with. I mean, if you want to, you can go to the desert, like I go to the desert. And I'll go ahead and fight Anubis and show you guys what that's like, because that is pretty cool. But like I was saying, we'll go ahead and go to the desert and fight Anubis, and I'll show you guys. Whenever they made this game, they had paid so much attention into just the the quality and the realisticness of this game. They've really done a lot with this Assassin's Creed. I mean, this is my favorite Assassin's Creed right now, and that's really hard for me to say that because I love Brotherhood. But now, what was your question? Take from travel city transfer. Oh, yeah, there's fast travel. J-Dog. Whenever you find those centuration points, whenever you're up on like you press triangle and he looks around, and then you can do the leap of faith. Well, whenever you do that, you unlock a fast travel point, and whenever you get close to a city, it'll let you know, and then whenever you unlock the city, you can fast travel to between cities. So it's not really a big deal with fast travel. That's pretty cool. But some places, you gotta really just, like what I'm doing, you just gotta ride to those places. That's why you've got a horse. But it's not that bad. I mean, they're not that far. This is just one desert, by the way, you all. One desert in the game, and look how big this is. It's just one big, vast wasteland, and I can go forever out here. I mean, let's just take a look real quick. That's just one desert in the game, the Great Sand Sea. There's 5 deserts in the game. This is one. That explains to you how big the map is in this game. There's literally nothing. There's no way you can get tired of playing this game because there's so much to do, so much to see. There's caves, there's cliffs, there's all kinds of things to explore and find, and it's why it's one of the best games I've played so far. But here's Anubis, everyone. We're gonna fight Anubis, the god. It's probably the coolest god. I like him a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a part in the game where in the campaign where you can fight an elephant, and it's pretty cool. Ooh. But yeah, he's kind of hard to fight because he throws those dogs at you like that. Ooh, need some arrows. Ah, damn. He's on nightmare mode, which means he's 3 times harder than he normally should be. Ooh. He threw a dust storm in my eyes. Whoa. Yeah, actually, if he is your first god that you fight, you get the Conductor of Souls sword, and I'll showcase that pretty soon whenever he releases some enemies to fight. What the sword does is it gives you health. Every time you kill somebody, it regains your health, which is super, super helpful in this game. And plus, it has the effect of raiding, which means you run at your target instantly, and it instantly kills your target and breaks their shield no matter what. It's pretty much like a one-hit, one-kill. It's probably the best perk on any sword you can get. Damn. But I've already killed Anubis a couple times, so I won't get anything. I'll just get XP and gold. I'm just doing it to showcase what it would be like to have to fight him, so you guys know what it's like if you end up having to get the god outfit and having to go through the trials to get it. Ah, damn, he got me. Yeah, for sure. It's you would not be let down. It's so much fun. Literally, it's one of the only games I play nowadays, which is sad because I mean I play Call of Duty World War II, but that's a good game too. But if you ask me, Assassin's Creed was the best game of 2017 by far. It had the most likes out of any other Game Informer. All right, now here's where the Conductor of Souls sword that I was telling you about comes helpful. Whoa, whoa. Get out of that. Whoa, shit. Oh, here's a sandstorm. Barely got me with that. But no, it's a great game. I recommend you getting it, J-Dog, for sure. Yeah, it's probably the best Assassin's Creed I've ever played. I mean, Brotherhood, it was a good game. Whoa, shit. Fuck, he keeps hitting me with that. But Brotherhood was a good game. Assassin's Creed Unity wasn't too bad. I feel like it needed a little bit more to be perfect, but that's just me. I don't know, it's just like there's so much to do and so little time for me. I mean, if you have the time to play it and unlock everything on here, it is well worth it. Like I said, you'll never get bored because you can climb the pyramid, you can go inside the pyramid, you can climb the Great Sphinx, you can go inside the Great Sphinx. I mean, it's just like there's never anything to not do. You can explore tombs from dead pharaohs, go in their tombs and unlock stuff. I mean, it's just really, really a good game, and honestly, it's one of the best, well put together games of this year, if you ask me. Black Flag was probably the best Assassin's Creed for the pirate version of it. Unity is good. I won't diss on Unity. I won't diss on any Assassins. The only Assassin's Creed I thought was complete shit was Syndicate, and that's because it was. I mean, it was broken. That game was. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't the best. They should have taken that game back and just put more work into it, if you ask me. Because, I mean, a lot of people think they say they liked it, which isn't too bad. I don't know why the hell I can't dodge those, but they say it wasn't too bad. But I mean, I bought it and I was excited. I mean, the first couple of missions weren't too bad, but then you get into the game and it's like, what the fuck, you know? It's like, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be. Not to mention the outfit system on that game. Like, they could have done better with, like, the outfits and stuff. Damn. I'm really getting torn up by this storm. Meh. It's working. Oh shit, oh shit. Alright, here we go. Oh, fuck. We'll use the Conductor of Souls bow that I got from killing all the gods. Oh! Let those wolves kill his own men. Yeah, for sure, J-Dog. Oh, fuck. I need concentration. Woo! Woo! Missed all those dogs. Like I said, Anubis isn't that hard. It's just you gotta really have concentration to kill him. Ooh. Come on, come on. Whoop. Damn, I almost blocked them all. Here we go. I'm trying to defeat this god real fast for you guys so you guys can see what it's like. But like I said, he's on nightmare mode, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. He's on the hardest difficulty you can fight him on, because I'm such a high level on this game. And I've already defeated him. Every time you defeat him, he gets 3 times harder. So it's like every time I kill him, he just gets a little bit more tough to fight, which is it's not a problem for me. It's just, you know, the whole overwhelming factor of that every time I kill him, he gets 3 times harder, and he sends more dogs out every time. Damn, I'm usually really good at dodging that. There we go. Alright, now he's going to send his final wave of men in, and those guys won't be too hard to kill. I've killed him 4 times now. This will make my 5th time I've killed him. I've done it on a lot of other videos, and plus I killed him twice thinking that was how you get the outfit, but he wasn't the first god that I killed. The first god that I killed was Sekhmet, which is I don't really know what she's the goddess of, but it's the cat one. I think I have a video of me fighting her my first time. It was pretty stressful. She's probably the hardest one to fight, because she just sends fire, non-stop fireballs and shit, and it's just really nerve-wracking whenever you're trying to concentrate. Okay. But like I said, she's just really nerve-wracking to fight, because I mean she has that fire ability. Ooh, barely got out of that one. There's one more dog, I do believe. Yep. Alright, it's time to finally finish his ass off. Oh, I know how to. J-Dog, it's just I don't. I mean, there's certain things that I learned, not just about YouTube and things like that. It's just, I broadcast because I like to try and help people on games. I mean, I learn the truth. I actually go on websites and read about the shit. You know, I try and figure out, hey, what the hell, you know? How come my, you know, subscribers are complaining that they can't get this? Well, then I'll dig and dig and dig and find the truth, because a lot of other YouTubers will like to lie and tell you what you want to hear, whatever makes them look good. But I ain't about that. I'll tell you how it is. I'll tell you the truth. Whatever you hear, like from other YouTubers, that you can't get these weapons and outfits still, they'll be back and non-stop. Ubisoft will keep releasing the gods every week. It's not going to stop. So just get your level up and get out there and kill them, and you'll be able to get the same shit. It's not like it's going to go anywhere. Alright, here's his health getting super low. A couple more arrows and he's dead. I'm not really going to worry about the sandstorm. I'm just going to finish him off here pretty soon. Yep, there he is. And that's Anubis. He's done. There we go. And then he turns into the Animus and disappears. And he resets, so every time you want to keep coming back and killing him, you can. Non-stop, and many times as you want, you can keep fighting him. But that's how you kill Anubis. That's pretty much the whole laydown of it. Alright, so we defeated Anubis. Sekhmet is down here in the far left, farthest bottom of the map, in the desert, the Sahara Desert, I think is how you pronounce it. There's Sekhmet, the goddess of, I don't know, I think it's destruction. I don't really know what she's the goddess of. And here's Sobek, the other god you need. Now, like I said before, you need to complete each god. You need to kill them each to obtain. The first time you kill a god, you'll obtain the sword. And I'll show you what the sword, you know, what all you get from each god. Alright, here's the Conductor of Souls. Probably the best sword in the game by far. I haven't found any other weapon. There's only one sword that's equally as good as this sword, and it's a sword you have to buy from the Gladiator pack. But other than that, for this being a free weapon, you know, all you have to do is kill the god. It is not a bad sword at all. It is probably the best sword in the game, if you ask me. But like I said, Conductor of Souls, it has health upon kill, combo multiplier, critical hit rate, and altogether a well-balanced weapon. I mean, as you can see, I mean, its stats are there. I mean, it's probably the best. 406 damage per second, which is not bad. And then after you complete your first god, the second god you kill will have given you this Wasp Scepter. That's what it's called. The combo multiplier is all the way up on this one. The one-hit critical, it's about halfway. And then health upon critical, which means when your health is super low, switch to this and you'll instantly start regaining health. A lot of these weapons and shields are based on health multipliers, which really help you out. After completing your third god, you will get the Tomb Protector shield. It is probably the best shield in the game. The only other shield that's just as good as that is a Compendium, and the Compendium is a damn good shield too. I used that for the longest time. The way you get the Compendium shield, you gotta do a quest. I believe it's called Served in Fire, or Served with Fire, I think is what the quest is called. I don't really know if that's the name of it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you do this quest, you go on this long process, and eventually after completing the quest, your mission is to kill a captain, a high-ranking officer in the whole army. When you kill the captain, he'll reward you with this Compendium shield. As you can see, it has a ranged resistance all the way up. It has damage absorption radar all the way, about halfway, a little more than half, I think a bar below full, and bleeding upon block, which means whenever you block and the enemy hits your shield, it'll take his health away each time he hits you with this really, really good perk. But like I said, it was my favorite shield. It's not a bad shield at all for, you know, if you don't want to have to kill a god to get it. You know, the Tomb Protector shield, that's definitely a backup if you don't already have it. But the Tomb Protector shield, my favorite shield in the game, the coolest looking shield if you ask me. it has a melee resistance of halfway, a range resistance of halfway, and sleep upon block. Yes, that is correct. When your enemies hit your shield, they will pass out on the ground asleep, which is really awkward and really funny if it just randomly happens. It's not a guaranteed every time. It's like a 30% chance it will happen. But when it does, they just pass out. They hit your shield and it knocks them completely out cold, which is actually kind of funny, like I said. And plus, it's really helpful because, I mean, if you got a group of enemies and they all hit your shield at the same time, they're all going to pass out right in front of you, to where all you got to do is finish them off one by one. But like I said, the shield's badass, it looks good, and it's a good shield. It does what it needs to do to help you get through the game. And then, last but not least, you're wondering, there's 4 weapons, what's the 4th weapon? Well, this is the Jackal's Gaze. And if you notice that all these other weapons above the level 40 have the little present emblem, you would think, and that's what made me think, that this was the outfit. That's this outfit right here, is what you get after completing all of the god. You see, it's a quest, Trials of the God quest, and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to obtain these weapons. You have to kill the god to get all these weapons. These weapons right here, plus the bow. I'll show you the bow that you get. I don't believe I have it on equipped. Yeah, right here. Scales of Truth. That is the last weapon you need to obtain the outfit. Now, you kill the god that you first killed to get the bow and the outfit itself. After completing all the other gods to get these weapons, you got to get the bow finally, and then you get the outfit. The outfit's called the Dark Side of the Moon. Let's see if I can't read that. Hold on. It says, garbed as Anubis, you await. You awail. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Your enemies in the deal are dead of the night. My bad. I can't see it from where I'm sitting. But yeah, it's a pretty cool outfit. It's probably the best one in my inventory, which I have a lot of the badass outfits in the game. I mean, this one's kind of cool. You're a legionary, Roman soldier. This one's the Vestment of Horus. You're basically wearing an eagle helmet. Yeah, it is a really good game. There's a lot of cool things you can do. And if this is my favorite, get this. So, if you've ever wanted an outfit to just take your hood off, they added that feature in. You can just take your hood off anytime you want. You don't have to worry about that. And if you don't like his hair being long, go back to the game, click that, and now he's bald. You don't have to worry about it. And if you want a beard, click the one below the hair, and then you get a beard. I mean, what's not to like about those features? But honestly, who gets the Anubis outfit and doesn't want the hood up on it? I mean, I obviously do, because it just looks very, very intimidating. I mean, that's the whole point of the outfit's the hood. If it didn't have that, it wouldn't be like cool of an outfit. Yeah, pretty much, exactly. But yeah, no, it's a really cool feature they added in here. But yeah, for sure. And when I first seen, see, this game wasn't like that, because when I first got it, they didn't have that nice little handy out. I mean, they had the hood option. They didn't have the nice handy haircut and beard. It was actually a Easter egg. You had to press L2, R1, and triangle to get his hair to pop off and pop back on, and R2, it was R2 and L1, and then square to get his beard to grow, which is really, really, really weird. And not a lot of people knew that. I actually watched a YouTuber, and he showed me that, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of cool. But, I was always like, why the hell don't they just add as a feature to the side of your outfit? Well, my idea was, granted, here it is right here, and all nice and laid out perfectly fine. But the hardest thing for you if you get this game, I'm going to be honest with you and sugarcoat everything I can. I'm just going to tell you straight up how it is. Leveling up all of this stuff right here is probably the hardest thing you're going to have to go through, because when you get to the higher level of these weapons, like this is your hidden blade, you can level it up to, of course, the gold status, which is the highest you can get. You see everything's fully upgraded. You have to use these things called, if I have them still, yep, carbon crystals. You got to use these to level up those. And finding these throughout the game is a pain in the ass. I will not lie. It is probably one of the hardest things to get. I mean, you got to liberate camps to get these, and the camps are kind of hard depending on your level. And you can't just go into the game thinking you're going to be a badass assassin. Your level is everything. If you go into an area that's required level 25 and you're level 15, the enemies are going to destroy you. I found that out the hard way. You have to play the game how it's played. And unless you're just an overwhelming badass assassin and you can take anybody down, go for it, my friend, because honestly, if you think you can do it, but I've tried it already. I mean, I figured that it'd be just like the other Assassin's Creed, that I'd walk straight through it, but no. Oh, great, a sandstorm. But long story short, it's a good game, I wouldn't lie to you. But for sure though, I mean, the hardest thing is going to be getting everything crafting wise upgraded, because that is going to just take a lot of your time trying to get that obtained, trying to level up all your stuff. But after you do that, you're pretty much good throughout the game, because I mean, sometimes you don't really need to, but I just felt the need to have more arrows and, you know, better, you know, health upon impact. Plus my health would go up with my chest piece. I felt like it was needed throughout the game to just have all of these things at once. But yeah, the Anubis outfit for sure is probably the coolest outfit in the game as of right now. But if you want, I'll go ahead and showcase the other outfits you can get. Everybody, you know, likes this outfit. This is called the Issue armor, and this is probably the hardest outfit in the game to get, if you ask me. I feel like that what we just did with the gods is easier than getting this outfit. You have to get 50, I think they're called Helion fragments, I think is what they're called. I think I have some. No, it's called silica, my bad. You have to get 50 silica and then go down to the Sphinx tomb, and when you find the Sphinx, underneath the Sphinx, you gotta go down into the greatest, I think it's called the Animus Glitch tomb, and whenever you go down there, you give them 50 silica, and then you get this outfit. It's probably one of the cooler outfits, but I feel like it really doesn't have a place in this game. I mean, yeah, it's cool and all, but I mean, it just looks too futuristic. And there's a pack they recently released for this game that gives you a horse to match the outfit, you know, and weapons too. And I'll go ahead and equip the horse, and we'll just go ahead and do the whole outfit up real fast, all at once. Get everything looking good here in a minute. I gotta find the weapons. I don't believe... There they are. Alright, now. Call my steed. Yeah, see, now everything's matching. I look like... I don't really know how to explain it, but I look like something special. I don't really know. I mean, I like it, but I just feel like it's out of place for this time period. But yeah, no, these daggers are pretty cool. The whole outfit looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not my thing. I mean, honestly, it's just out of place. I'll go ahead and put back on the Conductor of Souls and the bow. Oh, the sandstorm. I mean, the sandstorm. There's nothing really bad about it. It's just like it's kind of a pain in the ass whenever you're going through the sand and out of nowhere a sandstorm hits, and it's just like, man, this is horrible. I can't see anything. Well, it's true, but I guess I'll go ahead and showcase a couple more outfits. I'll go ahead and show you the original outfit that comes with the game. Your outfit you start out with. This is Bayek's outfit. You know, the one they give you to start out. And honestly, when you first started, I was kind of pissed. Like, where the fuck's my hood at? Because he didn't have a hood on. This is exactly how you look starting the game. I'll show you real fast. You don't have the hood up. You have your hair long and your beard. This is how Bayek looks in the game whenever you first start. And I was like, he doesn't even look like an assassin. I mean, he kind of has the robes kind of are on their way to looking like an assassin. But where's the hood? Because I was looking around like, where the hell is his hood at? And then I figured out that in the game, you just press this button right here, and it pops his hood up. And I'm like, oh, okay, there. Now he starts looking like an assassin. He looks just like one now. Right on. But it's not a bad outfit either. I mean, I like the way it looks. It's just that generic basic outfit that you get. I mean, who wants to run around the sands with a generic basic outfit? But yeah, guys, this video is starting to get a little too long. I didn't plan for it to get this long, but I just felt like it was needed to explain, the basics of the whole outfit and how to get everything. But yeah, I appreciate you all watching. As always, there'll be more content throughout the weeks. Just keep up with my channel. Vulpo86 signing off. Deuces.